Hey Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. This is your timeless career and finance forecast. So we're going to get some good stuff that's coming to you, some challenges and obstacles, and then get you some messages of guidance. And to start, we're going to look at the astrological houses and their influences on you at this time. So this is a timeless reading, obviously. So whenever you come across it, there may be some messages here for you. But okay, so we have 10th house energy with, your career and status, fame, legacy right there. So that's what we're talking about. So I like to see that. All right, and then we have 6th house as well with your working environment. Health, diet is also associated there, but we do have that working environment, and then we have some astrological transits that favor you at this time. So you being having that spark to change and to transform. And also we have ask your pack to assist you. Explore your modes of expression and be resourceful, express yourself fully, use intuitive instinct. I love that. So as it relates to your career, you're absolutely being guided to use your intuition and allow yourself to be divinely guided. So I love that. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. So what is some good stuff coming into you? Okay, so we see Emperor. What else? Okay, all right. And okay, so we definitely see this Emperor energy here. So it's you stepping into a leadership role or being a leader. And so we have the 6 of Cups in reverse, and we have the Knight of Pentacles in upright. Okay, so this is about you really taking ownership of your ideas, whether it's you as an entrepreneur or you in the working environment, taking a leadership role. You utilizing the lessons that you've learned and the wisdom that you already have to do great things. So let's get some clarity on the 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay. All right, so you're coming out here as the King. All right. Okay. So I feel like this is you making making lemonade out of lemons. So essentially you like being dealt a bad hand, or you encountering some contrast or issues or challenges and obstacles, and you finding a way to make it work. Using your leadership skills and abilities to make things work and to get people on the same accord and collaborating together and working together for success. Okay. So there's definitely an opportunity here to do something different and to be different. Because there's obviously in the lessons that you've learned, like you're going to want to take those things and then adjust it and apply it. So you like trying to do the same exact thing is likely not the answer, but definitely taking the lessons and those ideas and allowing it to shape something new and even more creative. And that's what's actually going to work. Okay, so just be open to your inspiration and creativity, and you will find what works, because you already have everything you need. You already have the answers, and it's about like really choosing which one works best and then how you need to adjust it to fit the scenario and situation. Okay, and you may have soul family or your staff or your colleagues or your project team or your business partner or individuals that you're partnering with and collaborating with that can help you. So this is about calling on that support system that you do have. And in some cases, like this may not all be your soul family. So again, it may be like work colleagues or someone that you're contracted to work with. So they may not necessarily be your soul family, but they may be required to assist you in some way. So this is about letting them assist and letting them help and delegating and being like that transformational type of leader where You're allowing them to be creative and to test out ideas and try new things. And that goes for you as well. If this is you and you don't have the title of leader, but you have accepted a project or you have an assignment that you need to complete, this is about that collaborative energy and allowing, those ideas to come through and to test them out and try them out and see how they work. Okay. So what else? Yeah, so you definitely are heading towards success, and there's definitely financial reward there as well, in abundance. So yeah, your curiosity and your creativity are peak. They are key. That is something you're definitely going to want to implement and institute. Okay. So yeah, this is something new that you're going to be working on, or you are working on. And it's really going to require you to step outside your comfort zone and try new things and try new ideas. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah. And in this process, as you are collaborating with people and folks, you managing your emotions is also going to be critical here as well. So this coming out as something good is telling me that you are going to manage your emotions in a constructive way, and that's going to contribute to your ability to get things done and to motivate and influence people to work together and to achieve. Okay. So we also have the World here. So this may be a transition and change from what you're used to, or, working with this group in the past. Like, there has just been obstacle and challenges that you've encountered. But yeah, this is about like closing that old cycle. So those preconceived notions and those ideas that you have about these folks and individuals that you've worked with and their abilities, it's time to let that go and to allow them to change and to grow, and allow them to also make mistakes. And I don't necessarily want to say mistakes, but just have those opportunities where things don't work out the way that you would like them to, or the way that you prefer, and then allow everyone in that situation to grow from it and to take the lesson and move on, as opposed to really harping on and trying to figure out, well, whose fault is this, who did this, who did that. Like, no, it happened, we know it happened, we know what happened, and we know now how to fix it and what not to do in the future. So yeah, it's about taking that high road approach and managing the emotions of everyone and keeping things constructive and positive. Okay. So what else? Okay, yeah, we have that happiness, that hope, that success. All right. I love it. I love it. Okay. So we also have you being able to take the rest and get some relaxation in. Yeah, and so that could be a part of this need to delegate some things out. Okay, so think about what you can delegate and how you can be of support from taking a step back and letting others shine. Okay, so it may be you being called to be in a more supportive role at this time. Okay, so what about for our entrepreneurs? What about for our entrepreneurs? Some good stuff. Okay, yeah, you're being guided in a new direction. So you're going to be starting something new, starting a new initiative. And yeah, this is also one that's going to be successful. I love that. So let me get some clarity though on this Three of Swords. Thank you. All right. Yeah, so this is about you sowing the new seeds for your financial legacy and future. So we have King, 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 Emperor everywhere. So this is you definitely being a boss, like boss big time, and being that protector, that provider, emotional support and security, as well as financial protection and security as well. So you're providing it all, okay? Yeah, and so with this new opportunity, partnership, collaboration, whatever it is for you, Yeah, so there's going to be some challenges, there's going to be some ups and downs, but they're all learning lessons. They're all learning lessons, so welcome them, embrace them, learn from them. Learn what you need to learn so you don't have to keep experiencing it over and over again until you do learn it. Okay? And also take calculated risks. Okay, so that could be as simple as letting, someone else implement their idea and seeing if that works. Okay? Or again, we talked about stepping out of that sort of like, you have to be at the forefront and not micromanaging and letting people do their job. Okay? And then just being, again, that support when they need it. When they fall, giving them advice, giving them, the help that they need, but letting them do their job, letting them step up into the forefront, okay? Because they may surprise you, okay? So what else? All right. Yeah, you got to let go. You got to let go. You got to let it happen. And you got to just be okay with that and accept that you can't do everything and you must delegate some things out. And you got to trust in your colleagues and trust in the individuals that you're working with and trust in your partnership, whatever this is, however it's applying. And there's also this opportunity to give back as well, is what I'm seeing. So in any way that you can help the community, yeah, you're being guided to do that. Okay. So again, you can also during this time work on letting go of anything like decluttering your space, okay, and your environment and your work. Okay, so any way that you can use to simplify things or just get rid of things like old files, documents, stuff that just, is 20 years old and is no longer relevant, or books and training materials, things like that, that just aren't helpful to you, like you don't even do things that way anymore, like all of that, like let go of it. Let go of old also, and I spoke to that a little bit earlier, like let go of old ideas of people here. So if you gave an assignment out to someone, you had to in the past, and they didn't do as well, the idea is to allow them to learn their lessons and not continue to hold that against them. So there is an opportunity for them to redeem themselves, but they can't do that if you don't allow it and you don't let it happen. Okay, so let go of that. We're starting new here. Okay. Okay, so I like that. So let's get a couple oracles here. So what messages do we have for our Capricorn? All right, so we have Cup with you should accept valid criticism. All right, yeah, so they could be communicating to you like, yeah, you need to let me do this, or, you're not being fair in how you're divvying out and assigning the work because, maybe I made this mistake previously and I feel like you're not trusting me, or you're not giving me the opportunity to show that I've improved. Okay, so yeah, you may encounter that. Okay, so we have I with psychic ability, trust your intuition. So yeah, definitely do what you feel guided to do and what you feel is the best to do at this time. So you have to connect with your intuition, okay? That guide you and lead you. But I am seeing here that there is opportunity for success here to let people do what they're great at. So you can do beetle, good fortune, so I love that coming through. Temporary problems, right? So even giving and allowing someone the space to grow and to try things out and to implement their ideas that they have or do things in a different way. Yeah, there may be challenges with that. There are going to be things that you do have to address as part of that process. But again, it's about the lesson and the journey along the way. And through those times, everyone is learning and they should be learning as well. So if you're seeing progress, you're seeing them take down that information and you're seeing the change, then that's going in the right direction. And that, they're treating this as a blessing. and they're taking the lessons from it. But if you see it going in the opposite direction and things are about to fall through and, you know, you have to jump in and save things, then you may want to do that a little sooner than later. Okay, so definitely use your intuition here. All right, so we have love. I love that. I love that. And we have rat, with someone working against you behind your back. Okay, so yeah, and I'm not saying it's this particular person, but it could be a multitude of individuals that are, I don't want to say conspiring against you, but they have like strong opinions about you and about what you do. So just be on the lookout for that and be open to that. And like I said, you know, everyone can make adjustments and they can grow. So if you are being told certain things about your skills and your abilities and your qualities as a leader, it is an opportunity for you to grow and change and to work on the things that you feel inspired to work on, right? Because you know, if somebody's, you know, if you are empathetic and you do, you know, have a good rapport and connection with people, with someone saying that, you know, you don't, then you know that you do, and you know that there's many people that can speak to that. So take what resonates and maybe just work with that person one-on-one and see how it is that you can adjust your communications with them that would be more effective and efficient. Okay, so yeah, like take the pieces that fit. I'm not saying just do anything that anybody says or brings to your attention. Yeah, make it work for you and do what feels good to you. So we have fan with romance, celebration, party. So yeah, I do see as a result of this success, right? So we have love and we have success here. And we also had the sun card here. So yeah, this has the opportunity to be very successful. So we have spear, heartache over what you no longer have. Okay. So it's really time to get out of that energy. And it's about you and what you want to do moving forward. Are you going to stay in this low vibrational energy, or are you going to move forward and work on this new project or this new opportunity that we have here? And some of you have already decided that you are going to move forward. And then others of you, it may take a little bit more time. Okay. So let's see, what else is helping you here? So what's helping Capricorn here? All right, so we have lifeline learning. All right, so yeah, there's definitely opportunities. We talked about that all through here, but it's coming up again here about like these are learning experiences, and there is a tremendous opportunity for you to learn, as well as your colleagues and your staff and anyone that you're partnering with. There's definitely opportunity here for all of you to learn. Okay, so we have the Renaissance Soul. All right, yeah, you collaborating and utilizing your emotional intelligence to successful teamwork. Yeah. Okay, so I thought something else. Okay, yeah. Yes, so you are working on your legacy, whether you're an entrepreneur or you have a career in the corporate world. This is about you and your legacy and you looking good and your staff making you look good and you making you look good. That's what this is about. You continuing to build that financial foundation and legacy. Okay, so do the work. Put in the work. Okay. So what else here? All right, so I also see that there is an opportunity for you to have like a side hustle or to really focus on more than one initiative at once, right? So that's going to be for some of you. So just do what feels good and what feels right and what you feel like you want to handle at this time and you can handle at this time, okay? So if it just seems like too big, definitely don't do it. Wait till you feel good about it. Wait till it feels right to you, and wait till you can incorporate it in. And there may even be like small things that you can do, like maybe, you know, take a couple minutes here and there to research and devise your plan before you go ahead and get started and incorporate it into your everyday routine. Okay, what else? Okay, yeah, so we have that negotiation here. So yeah, that negotiation, collaboration, and teamwork is what is going to lead to your success. Okay, and we have that work culture coming through, and the work environment came through earlier with the 6th house. So there's definitely an adjustment to the work environment that's going to really help you to stay positive. And I'm talking about a positive adjustment, okay? So even if it is something that you don't want to see happen, you need to find a way to keep it positive, okay? Because you are being watched and you are being... yeah, I don't want to say judged, but yeah, there are people that are in the background watching what you do, and they're influenced by what you do. So if you as the leader are being negative, then how do you expect your staff to be? Okay? So if you as the leader, as the mentor, are, you know, carrying old feelings from the past and energies, then what do you expect from your staff and from the people that follow you and support you? Okay? So yeah, don't come for me. I'm just telling the truth here, okay? All right, so let's just get 3 more cards because, yeah, we got 3 spaces here, so let's get 3 cards. And 1 more. Thank you. All right, so we have the career crossroads. All right, so you may be making a decision about what it is that you want to do or what you want to incorporate into your path here. All right. And I feel like for some of you, it is an offer of a job or an opportunity or a partnership, and you really need to consider it because it is going to take significant energy from you. So you may really need to decide like what is most important to you and where you want to put your focus at this time. I love that. So we have the mentor and the mentor's apprentice. So I feel like you are being mentored and you are mentoring at the same time. So there's much that you can learn from someone out there, and it could be soul family, or it could be just even from your staff and the way that, you know, there may be someone on your staff that's a really great communicator and a great team player. You can learn from that person. You can learn from anyone, whatever level they're at. It does not matter. And you're being reminded of that. Okay? And then again, it's about you being the example. Okay? That's also a really, really strong point coming through here. Okay. So what else do we want to look at here? I've got those. Okay, so let us look at some challenges that may be coming up. So what challenges do we have for our Capricorn? And first we're going to look at the astrological influences here and how that's going to impact your challenges. Okay. Okay, so we have 8th house. All right, and then we have Black Moon Lilith here. All right, okay. So quite literally I'm hearing that some of you do need to, so there may be like a romance in the workplace, or someone that has strong feelings romantically for someone in the workplace. So that may be something that may need to be addressed, especially if you're in the position of a leader and this is you and a lower level staff member, or just you and another colleague. Because remember, we said that you are being looked at and judged, and not that you should care about how you're being judged, but if you do want and are striving toward advancing in that workplace, then what you do matters, and you are being viewed and judged by what you do and how you act. Okay, so you may want to address that situation, and however you decide to address it is your prerogative, and you want to do what feels good and right to you. But I do see that as a challenge here. Okay, so that's very clear. It's going to be a challenge here. So let's see what other challenges, so if this doesn't apply, or just what other challenges do we have here? Okay. Yeah. So you being open to other perspectives, because as Capricorn, we know that you are a leader. You're a natural born leader, very assertive, and you get what you want and you go after what you want. But there is opportunity here for you to just take a step back, take a moment and regroup and reevaluate things before you make a move. Okay? All right, so it may be about just devising a plan on how you are going to get this project done or this assignment done, and then sharing that with everyone. So reflecting and thinking through how you want to approach this, what you want your approach to be. And you definitely want to not call attention to the areas of struggle, okay, or the challenging areas and the challenging parts. I'm not saying to ignore them. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying don't call attention to that. So you may want to just work on your own, or work with one or two individuals, excuse me, or just figure it out prior to, or have some sort of approach or plan for addressing it before you get to like sharing it out. Ooh, oh, yeah, before you get to like sharing it out, okay? All right, yeah, so because there's definitely going to be challenges with this work, and you have to nurture it, you have to be engaged, you have to be involved, and not from a micromanagement standpoint, okay? And I don't know why I'm speaking as you are a manager, or you're a CEO, or an entrepreneur, or a leader, but I'm really feeling that strong leadership energy here. So, you know, just take it how it resonates. So if you are not in a leadership position, but, you know, there's still a lot of this that you can apply to your work. Okay, so just recognize again those ups and downs, the ebbs and flows of change and challenge, and staying positive during that time, and learning and growing like based on your experience, right? So taking those lessons, right? And we have that King of Swords here. So yeah, so we definitely, that dominant, aggressive side, can come out, and it's about really working on managing your communications and your emotional intelligence, because when that comes out, like, yeah, you're not viewed in a positive way, in positive manner, and it's very destructive and it's counterproductive to what it is you're trying to accomplish. So just know that, and hopefully that helps you. Okay, so I think that's a lot. That's a lot to take in right now. So where else do we want to go? All right, so let's get some additional messages. So I feel like that's pretty good. And so we're going to get some oracles, just looking at overall advice and what you can do here. So we have stardom on the rise. I love that, because that is reconfirming your ability to succeed and be successful here. So we have that job, move on. Ooh, so this is for someone in particular. Yeah, so you may find like, you know what, this shit ain't even worth it. Like, yeah, I have better things to do. I'm going to work more toward my life purpose. So even if you decide that this is what you can do in the meantime, if you're not able to just up and leave, okay, or dissolve the partnership, this is what you can do to remain successful while you're still there, or while you're still in that business or partnership. Okay, so we have avoid money schemes. Yeah, like get rich quick schemes and things that don't make any sense. So yeah, with the risk, it's about taking calculated risks. So things that have been well researched, well thought through. You look at the, potential for return on your investment. Like, yeah, you've really spent time and effort evaluating that. If it feels good, if it feels right, if all of the stars align for you, then yes, take it. But if not, don't. right, so we have burned out, take a small break. So yeah, vacation. I know we just recently, if you're watching this when it's posted, obviously we just recently had some holidays come through. So you may have already had a vacation, but be careful because you may need to take a self-care day or another vacation. You just may need to do that, right? So this is your year. And then also, I feel like this relates to if you are going to start a side hustle or start a business, it is important to be balanced. And with your work and your home life, yeah, that is also a message that I'm hearing here. Okay, and we have this is your year. I love that because if you watch this when it's posted, you know, you have the whole year ahead of you. And if not, whenever you do see this, then that year from the time that you do see this is all for you to be successful. Let's get one more. So we have perfect or protect your money. I love that. So you have avoid money schemes and protect your money. So that's that reconfirmation there of like, don't do anything too wild or crazy here and only take calculated risks. Okay. So what else? What else do we want to look at? Let's get a couple of these. All right, so I want to get at least 4. Excuse me. We have know that whatever decision you made, it was the right one. So trust in your abilities and in your intuition. Okay, so utilize your skills, gifts, and talents to make the best choices for your highest good. And you will know what those choices are because you're connecting with your intuition. You're connecting with your higher self and source and your guides, and you're asking for that divine guidance and those messages and those downloads, and you're listening to them. You will have financial security in life. So I feel like this is just a reconfirmation of any struggle and challenge that you're going through. You will come out on top and you will be successful. So we have challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. So yeah, it's about choosing your attitude during times. Well, you got to do that at all times, but it's really important during times of stress and struggle and obstacles. Choose how you want to feel, right? And stay positive. So we have, remember, many of the clouds casting shadows aren't real. Okay, so that's a message that someone needs to hear. That, yeah, so like we said, you're being watched. There's, things going on and chatter happening about you and around you and all of that. But yeah, just stay focused because some of it you may even be making up in your mind and thinking that, it's worse than what it is or it's more than what it is. So just be mindful of that because then you may start to resent these people that have to work for you or work with you. Okay, so you want to stay away from that and you want to just really try to focus on the positivity and the unconditional love and you being a great, amazing leader. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. All right, so let's get some other messages. What else do we have for our Capricorns? Let's get a couple. Okay, one more. Okay, thank you. All right, so we have positivity. I love that because I just said that. And we have breathe as well. So incorporate those self-care practices. And even if you need to, as things are happening, or, if you overhear something, even if you need to just take a moment, okay, I need to go to the bathroom, take a couple deep breaths, or I need to take a little break and, do your breathing exercises, incorporate some breathing into the process. So we have alignment. I love that. So yeah, this is you coming into alignment with your soul purpose and doing the things that contribute to that and keep you on that path. So we have transparency. And I feel like you will be open and honest about things that are going on and what it is you need and the concerns that you have with giving out assignments and allowing people to redeem themselves. I feel like you will be honest with that, but remember that you're being guided to do that in a constructive way. Okay? So we have nurture. I love it because that is what you can do when you're being transparent. Be nurturing, be empathetic, use your emotional intelligence, right? And we have choices and then generosity. I love that. So yeah, your choices will lead to the generosity and to the abundance that you seek and desire, right? So again, it's all about you choosing the path for you and choosing your attitude during the journey, okay? So let's see, to end, we'll get a couple of these. We have, okay, so we have be mindful of your thoughts. We spoke to that at great lengths here. So we have, there are times when I don't want to keep going. There are times I don't know how. All right, so that is definitely understandable, and you have some challenges here that you're going through, but maybe in those moments, really take that step back and pause. Do your breathing exercises. Do a meditation. Do an affirmation. Whatever it is that can get you back on track and get you back in that space, even if it's just bringing you back to a neutral energy. And then you can add on a little bit at a time to just keep making yourself feel better and better and better. Okay? I don't know how to heal this. Yeah, what we just talked about. And then heal. I love that because this is, yeah, so there, let me go back to this initially here. Okay, yeah, so I feel like there's definitely some life lessons going on here and opportunities, major opportunities for transformation and growth, and you to expand your spirituality and expand on your life journey here is what I'm seeing. I no longer want to reject or abandon. Okay. All right, I love that. Yeah, so stay in this space, in this energy of healing, because you do know how to heal this. You do have everything that you already need within you, and it's about opening yourself up. Get back to your meditations. Get back to those self-care practices so that you're connecting with your intuition and source and your higher self, and you're getting that positive, unconditionally loving energy. I believe in my ability to create a new path. I love that. I love that. And that is the perfect way to end this for our Capricorns. Yeah, believe in yourself. Trust in your knowing of who you are and your abilities and all of the abundance that is coming to you. All right, Capricorn, so those are the messages I have for you. Please like and share this video and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.